And the Aggies will kick this deep to begin the game. He's got it inside the 15. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
I mean, Chris, we're just getting our headsets on here, and we've already got a touchdown in this game. Great blocking up front, but really just the instincts and the speed by the return man to take that all the way back for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a strong stiff arm. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. The Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Trying to extend the play. He's hit just before the throw, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
He's escaping the pocket now. And it's complete downfield. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick juke to get free. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Tailback takes the handoff again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Keeping it on the ground here. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. No huddle here for the offense.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and it's tough to bring down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Good enough for first down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Arkansas. He will score. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And they'll start off with a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? The 30. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Touchdown, Hogs. Still no answer for this offense. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And the Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
That completion makes it second and medium. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
To the air, it's Burks. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Lets it go. Finds a receiver wide open. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the Razorbacks moving quickly down the field here.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's shown what he can do.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And there's the handoff. Fights through the tackler. Ball carrier running through tackles. Touchdown, Razorbacks. There was no stopping him. Just powers through a tackle into the end zone. Guessing there's going to be a conversation to that defensive sideline now.
Yeah, but what a luxury for this offense to have a back that has the ability to make people miss and break tackles to get into the end zone. Sometimes you get down into the red zone area, you're worried about having to always throw the ball to get it into the end zone. This group, with a back like that, it's a whole different deal.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability, his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Big throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but
and he will score. Touchdown, Aggies. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. When he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or attack.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Pass caught inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Arkansas. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Grab near the sticks. It's Montgomery. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, A&M. No chance to catch him.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Handoff to the back. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. An important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Burks. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
The Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Planning up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Back to pass. It's Burks. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense has been really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there and almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Escapes the sack. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Dropping back, it's Burks. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the run, he'll let it go. It's caught downfield. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
With the option keeper here for a big game for this Texas A&M quarterback, and reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson. And how about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert to keep the drive going? Can he make it to the marker? Will he score here? Touchdown, Hogs. Will take the lead in the second half.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Razorbacks. On the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the defense wraps him up. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Back to pass. It's Burks. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And now another deep ball here. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. Touchdown, A&M. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And now the handoff. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Rifles this football to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Razorbacks will send their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the return now from midfield. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Promising start to the drive, and now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hogs. They jump in front here in the fourth. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. But that's good coverage there. Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Boy, this guy is having a day you just dream about as a quarterback. Another big completion. Now, give the offensive line a lot of credit, the receivers, everybody doing their job, and this quarterback now is over 450 yards on the game.
And the receivers got it. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Look, I realize I'm... properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. First down and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Burks. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
They look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good. He splits the uprights with a pressure kick to win it. But you love to see a game come down to the final possession. Who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final